Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday night, 7 p.m. EST, which means we are gonna be going on another mega mission. I'm your host, Grencye, the king that can never truly die, and you guys are my wonderful navigators, operators, and spotters, and I thank you very much for always coming through every Monday night, 7 p.m. EST, or watching a week later on YouTube. So, thank you guys. You guys are the reason I do this, and, I mean, I guess I also do it for fun, too. Who am I kidding? So, to recap, ladies and gentlemen, last week, we took down... Alright, I made it. What up, Clamsian? Navigator Clamsian in the house, everybody. Also, we got Maverick Official. If you guys haven't checked him out, he streams as well. I don't know his schedule very well, but usually he's on when I'm done, so I'll send you guys his way when we're done rocking in 21XX. We also have CK, Crimson Kai. So those are only the people that I've seen mention themselves in the chat. If you're here and you want to be shouted out, just say hi. Don't be shy. Do you want to do the item route? Because it's going to be rough for stage 1. That's a good question. Listen, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys as to what my path is going to be. And it depending on that path, it's going to be hard or not. So we'll see. Excuse me. So last week, we finished the Mega Man X run of Mega Man X4, and we got to see X be betrayed by his new friend Double. Some would say he was double-crossed. And we got to quell the Repliforce rebellion, who, of course, we all know that Sigma was behind that rebellion. Wonderful. Who was surprised? They didn't really make it that... They didn't really hide that well either. Like, the first thing you see is literally Shadow with those... Who else has that? Who? Just Sigma. Anyway, it was a good run. The game was fun. Bit too easy. But again, they did have to make the game for 2 characters as opposed to 1. Personally, they could have just... I think they could have just made different stage layouts depending on the character. And the reason I think that would have worked so well is because that would have been a good excuse as to why they didn't run into each other. But that would have been a lot more work, so I completely understand. But I digress. Let's return to the problem at hand. Today we're going to be going through the Zero run. Alright, we got our boy Zero on the screen, and we don't know that much about him in this story yet, other than the fact that he... Hey, Zero Time. Other than the fact that he was enrolled into the Maverick Hunters, and he is an S-rank Maverick Hunter, or SA, Special A rank, and he runs the Shinobi unit, the Zeroth unit. And he didn't always run the Shinobi unit. I forgot who ran it before him. But I believe right now he is, personally, I feel like the game catered a lot more towards Zero than X. I don't know, because the X run was very easy. However, the Zero run... I can kind of agree, because the Zero run feels more challenging and not in a broken way. Like, it was made to give you a feeling of, this is a fight. But in any case, here we got Zero on the screen. We're going to read a small excerpt at the bottom before we jump into the fight. We're not going to do a lot of, preamble, because we did all that in the X run, so we're just going to do most of the, running and cutting. And we're not going to read about the Maverick Hunters, the Mavericks this time either, because we did that the last 2 episodes. We don't need to do that again. We will have some small lore bits, but that's about it. So just to recap on Zero, because it's been a while since we've, looked up our boy. Starting from Zero X2... Well, at the end of X1, Zero found the coordinates for Sigma's stronghold right around the time X had finished dispatching the Maverick leaders, 8 henchmen. Zero infiltrated the fortress alongside X. These are all important. Let's go! Range attacks, making any melee-based challenge. Exactly. Right around the time X had finished dispatching the 8 henchmen. Zero infiltrated the fortress alongside X and jumped to the fore when Vile confronted the pair. Vile was unfortunately able to slip into his ride armor again, and he captured and imprisoned Zero. When the Hunter's Buster failed to make a dent, and this is for anybody that's kind of jumping into the episode starting on X4, because X4 is so popular, I expect people to just not even bother with the previous one, so let's just recap, and I don't know. Zero then made his first and most renowned sacrifice by leaping onto Vile's back and overloading his own systems, thereby shattering the ride armor and granting X a fighting chance. Zero's scattered parts were collected and reassembled some months later. His armor was upgraded. As you guys maybe have remembered, he had these circular shoulder pads. Now he's running with the square shoulder pads, which, by the way, if you were here for Mega Man Power Battles, or Power Fighters, I don't remember which one, the base ending shows the blueprints for Zero, and the original blueprints have those shoulder pads. Oh, yeah. And if you were paying attention to Mega Man and Mega Man Power, the Mega Man run, the original Mega Mondays, we can all kind of put together that Zero was made by Wily. But we're going to see more about that. We're going to learn a lot more about Zero this time. Well, anyway. Zero sacrifice, scattered parts, some months later. His armor was upgraded and he was gifted the Z-Saber. Because remember, next one, he was only using a buster. That would become his trademark weapon henceforth. X proved himself to be a very capable, if hesitant, hunter during Zero's absence, and he took point on quelling Maverick attacks during the Doppeltown Uprising. When the pair was dragged into the Erasure incident, guys remember that? Iris, the young sister of Repliforce's second-in-command, Colonel, helped X and Zero navigate the island. Zero demonstrated an uncharismatic moment of softness when he expressed concern about Iris working too hard. So that's where we're up to with Zero. Let's take him off the screen and get him in the scene, ladies and gentlemen. So, not much more to say about all that. Let's jump into it. If you guys have been watching the previous episodes, you will know that we have gotten most of the lore knocked out already. So, nothing to talk about there. If you want to learn more about the X4 and, you know, the game covers, all this stuff, you got to see the previous episodes. Let's get into it. All right. I find it cool how saber-based weapons become more common as the series goes on, eventually becoming a standard issue weapon in Mega Man Zero. Yeah, so sabers are a new technology. They didn't really have... I don't think they even existed in the classic era. But they became more and more viable in the X series as, I guess, the technology got further and further improved. Grencye, what up? Yeah! Alright, so we played as X, we saw that storyline, let's jump into it as Zero. Cutscene time, ladies and gentlemen. Just juicing up, they sleep too, Reploids sleep too.
Who are you? My masterpiece. But who are you? After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order. But wait!
Oops, sorry about that. I was trying to bring up the volume and I ruined everything. Sorry about that. Where's my mouse? Back to it.
Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call.
My favorite bad line.
The same dream again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again. So Reploid's dream, according to that. And that was a pretty gruesome dream. We saw Sigma screaming in fear, a shadowy figure that looks very much like Dr. Wily, but Zero doesn't know who that is. He has no idea. My masterpiece, our rivalry, is what gives me motivation in life. Now go, destroy him. That's an order. I can't believe Dr. Pepper is the second most sold soda. I can, because Dr. Pepper's a bad guy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He is another wonderful Twitch streamer. If you guys want to see his channel, please do so at your own convenience. But while we're here, rock on with Mega Mondays. One important thing to point out is that it's Sigma's X1 design, but strangled without his scars. It's true. One day it will be Coca-Cola. It might. I honestly think it's better than Coca-Cola. But, we're not talking about sodas right now. That cutscene, that dream sequence, rather, has a lot of information packed into it. And as a matter of fact, I didn't know that there is a a freeze frame second in that dream sequence that is extremely important. And I didn't learn about that until a few months ago, actually, and I played this game to death. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you saw it, you saw it. All right. Hunter H. Also, that Dr. I'm assuming it's Dr. Ken. It doesn't mean... It might not be Dr. Ken, but... Oh, Maverick Hunter is on call and let him assemble immediately. My God. Could they get any worse voice actors? I don't know. But anyway. Hunter HQ. Mavericks emerged at points 556. I'm going to keep the voice going. 5567. They've occupied Sky Lagoon. This looks like Repliforce is doing. It's like Luigi is just drunk on the radio. That dream that Zero had was actually a damaged memory chip. That checks out. Repliforce. Okay, I'm on my way. Let's go, Zero. Now, as a young lad, I played Zero's run more than X's run because he's just so much more fun to play in my opinion. X4 is also the first time we were clued in that Zero was made by Wily as the Power Fighters released later on. This is true. So most people in the time when this game was released were like, what? No, they were like in disbelief. There was no truth. There was no, they were confused. And rightfully so. Actually, never mind, it was X2. Really? I don't remember anything in X2. Zero's intro stage music. I was going to touch upon that, CK. Yes. The intro stage music is pretty much the same as X's, except there's a lot more electric guitar and it sounds a lot more desperate. And I just love it. Let's rock. Hoo-ha-hoo. I need my... What is that spinny move called? I need that. That is the lifeblood of my attacks. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha-hoo! Legendary sound effects! Yeah! I tried to air dash. Alright, break it for me, bro. Ha! Ooh-ah! Get out of here. Hoo-ha-hoo! I'm gonna play Zero Run alongside you, Gren. Not fair, but okay, I'm happy for the challenge. I've always actually thought about challenging people for like speed runs and stuff like that. Not for time limits, but like live side-by-side runs. At the end of X2, Sigma says that Zero is the last of the Doctor's creations. That's right, but nope. But then he didn't say which Doctor. So people could have assumed maybe it was Dr. Light. Maybe it was Dr. Kane. Not Kane. Dr. What's the Russian dude? I forgot his name now. That guy. Hoo-ha-hoo! It could have been any doctor, but the vagueness is there so you can deny. Cossack, thank you. Dragoon! You're in the 14th unit. Why?
This doesn't look good, Zero.
I forgot what voice I did for him. It definitely wasn't that one.
The Maverick that took...
Okay, there it is.
The Maverick took out the power.
What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing down into the ground!
Yes, and
Zero.
And destroy the entire city. We have to do something.
Oh wait, that was Zero. We have to do something.
It's too late. I must escape now. You'd best do the same, Zero.
Kuenbu! Right, I forgot Dragoon was one of the X's boys. He was. I've already gotten my 5 annual Zero runs for the year. I'm gonna do the stage order. Okay, cool. I'd be down for race for Zero game. Kuenbu is the double jump. Kuenzan is the actual blade move. I need Kuenzan! Damn. If the Sky Lagoon falls, it will be disastrous. There's no time. I'm going down. I love that both X and Zero realize there's nothing they can do but save themselves. The carnage. It's horrible. I'm disappointed that you didn't do the Black Zero code. No, because that would make the game easier. Kuanzan bends this game over hard, dude. Those Mavericks will pay for this. I didn't do any of the secret codes. I really wanted to play the games in the alternate outfit, but for the sake of the lore and storytelling, and also to get the true first run through feel, I did it this way. So sorry, not really that sorry though. Ugh! Oof. In Quentin, so many hitboxes. In X4, Black Zero is purely cosmetic. Is that true? I thought he had more defense. I wanted to talk about Black Zero too, but he doesn't get buffed until X5. I thought he had more defense in X4. Yeah, fuck. Oh, excuse my language. Sorry, children. No cursing. It's just, I'm really excited. I'm sorry. God, it feels so good. Yeah! I had no idea. Still, doing it with the red outfit is the first experience that most people would have had playing it. Iris, what are you doing here? Are you okay? Zero, did you come to save me? Yes, hang on. A huge Mavic appeared and... Stay here, Iris. I'll handle it. That's my man! I just disconnected my headset. Is this really one of Repliforce's? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat him or else. Yeah! What's the name of this dragon again? Because he's about to get bent over. Oof, slap me. Yeah, you find Black Zero in the Ultimate Armor capsule in X5, and he's a power buff. In X6 only from a code due to the devs forgetting to fix number values, and gains double attack but half defense in X8. Region, thank you. Region, I don't really know how to spell it. Zero, a long time no see. Colonel, what are you doing here? I've come to save my sister Iris. I only hope she's okay. She's fine. I just rescued her. Oh, thanks, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Repliforce came here to help. For help. I wonder if that's a translation error. It makes more sense for them to have come to help. We weren't involved in the attack. They suspect you've become a maverick. What? Disarm and come with me to the HQ. I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it. Not even for you, Zero. Then they'll think you're a maverick. So be it. The Repliforce prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait, Colonel! Listen to me! I usually play with Black Zero in this game because it looks better with the upgraded sabering you get from Storm's Owl. It really does. Damn. This isn't good, Colonel! They may decide the entire Repliforce is a group of mavericks. So yeah, we get to see a little bit more, like, character out of Zero and even Colonel, because they have a much closer relationship than X and Colonel did. X and Colonel were completely like business, like, well, screw you. This is like, oh, you saved my sister, thanks, bro. It's good to see you again. You know, whatever. Oh, nope, not even for you, Zero. It's kind of cool. That's like just the tiny details that we need. I can't skip this even if we saw it already. We're gonna watch it again. I don't care. This is a legendary speech.
We have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
I love it, love it, love it. I can't help but have a smile watching this all over again. This speech makes me patriotic. Should have done this on 4th of July because independence. Listen, 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 listen. That would have been super thematic, but I learned that you guys don't come here on holidays because you got holiday stuff to do, and I don't blame you. So that's a bad idea. Iris, what are you doing here? My brother Colonel started the coup. I know. Please don't fight against him. This must be some kind of mistake. They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them. Zero. I must go now. I must go now. I don't know how you deliver that. Oh, it is a bad Twitch day. It is. Very bad. I love how campy Sigma's actor is in this guy. I do too! It's so good! It's so good! I love all his lines. All of them. He feels like he's the one guy in the entire voice cast that is super into his character and doesn't care how ridiculous he sounds. Worse when you're a family man like myself. Yes, Megas, yes, Megas. Jungle. Infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle and destroy... I forgot what it was. We saw that last time. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. The Repliforce ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of the air. I love how simple these missions are. Dragoon of the 14th Unit is a traitor. Locate and bring him back to Hunter HQ. Like, literally, like, they're just 2 sentences. Very small sentences. Whole thing is explained. Repliforce decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. I wish I could make everything I do in this world that concise. I'm a rare case of liking Sigma in this game. He's the only dude in this whole thing that feels like he's having fun. For real! Which stage are Gren and I gonna tackle first? If you want to go item route, go Magma Dragoon. It'll be right. My god! For real! He is hard with a full life bar. He is absolutely a nightmare with a full life bar. You're asking for a lot, clans, but you're on, bro. Unless I get votes for anything else, we're going to Dragoon. Biolab, the abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. Don't we need, oh no we don't, because that's only for, the capsule. Oh, Bacalito X, welcome back. Rentless dude, I've never started with him. I've never started with him either. Okay, I got a vote for Jet Stingray and I got a vote for Dragoon. Look, we gotta make this interesting. A military train is moving supplies. Cut up Repliforce's supply route. Snow base. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halt production of their new weapon. Halt production of their new weapon, and yet that weapon gets off the ground. No revisits are required on this route. Oh. So, okay, my vote is a half vote. It's basically for tie breaking. So my vote is gonna go for Dragoon right now. Real men start 0 out against Split Mushroom for double jump. Oh my god, we got a vote for 3 different... This is the most activity I've gotten for votes since the Power Fighters. Alright, but again, my vote is still in Dragoon because of the challenge. I love a challenge, so... Yeah, plus I want to see Mega squirm. Alright, so... It sounds like that. If Bad Guy is still around, I kind of want to see what his vote would be, but it seems like it's Dragoon. Going once, going twice. Fight me, Megas! Kaiser wants to see you squirm too. He betrayed the irregular hunters and hid himself in a volcano. Magma Dragoon. I swear to God, that voice actor is definitely from the Japanese side of things, and he practiced his English real well. I'm proud of that man. Wow! Ha! Wahoo! Yeah! I can't read the chat. There's too much hype going on. How many? I thought it was just 2. It turned out to be 4. Ah. Besides Sigma, I also adore the announcer. Do you know how to saber dash cancel? We are not bringing saber canceling into this. I don't know, and if I do, I might know it by accident. I'm just gonna play the way I always play. Heart tank achieved! Well, obtained rather is a better word. Well, so many things! Ah! Here we go! Hey, Gran, what up, Colonel Bob? All right, Magma Dragoon, I hope you're doing okay over there, Megas.
Zero, it really is you. Why did you betray us?
I put on X's voice out of habit, and then I tried to change it midway.
Answer me, Dragoon! I have no answer for you, my friend. Dragoon! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Ah!
Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
God, I love it.
Get in!
I can't believe I fudged it. I kept on jumping out of the right armor by accident, believe it or not. Spoilers, Grant, I start Magma Dragoon 2 with 0 because I'm not scared. Alright, well, I'm screwed. I could have done better if I didn't keep accidentally jumping out of the right armor. So let's try to do this with just 0. This is going to be rough. I had all the confidence because of that right armor. Now I gotta be more careful. Ah. Ugh. I'm not gonna make it. If Megas didn't mess up, Megas is probably gonna win. Why did I jump so soon? I'm dumb. I usually start with Web Spider with 0 and just deal with the revisit with the Web Spider and Web Spider still gives me a run for my money as a stage 1 boss. He's easy. Well, if I get game over, at least you start at the halfway point. I haven't got a game over in X4 yet, so this is a nice change of pace. But I think I'm gonna do fine this time. Or maybe not. I just got Shoryuken in the face. Maybe I do have it. Ooh, got me with that Shoryuken. Got him! Yeah, no right armor! Fight me, Dragoon! I just needed to get into the groove. That's all it was. That's all it was. Megas, I hope you're doing okay over there. Fought him without the right armor. Bite me.
I wanted to defeat you. Then he appeared.
He? Who?
He told me he'd give me power. Only if I worked for Repliforce.
I spent a long time trying to get that heart tank. Lost my right armor, but I got no damage on 0 himself. Nice! Mega Scrum to not be based. Learn all the attack stats. Go! He lost right armor. Pizza slices cannon. Don't you forget it. Only if I were... Good job, Megas. I didn't expect you to get through that easily.
What? I couldn't refuse the offer. Sorry, Zero. Dragoon!
I thought you'd have a little bit more trouble than that, Megas. I'm proud of you. And also kind of disappointed that you didn't struggle more. I was hoping to hear you complain. Ryu Engine! Up and the special move button. You know, I never knew what SM stood for as a kid. It infuriated me. I didn't know what SM stood for. Just tell me what button. What button is on the thing? A powerful attack that burns enemies with flames. Some objects may be burned with this technique. Where are we going next? Where are we going next? I realize I've never gotten that heart tank without Kuenbu as 0. Oh, I got it in the first jump, dude. Ryu Engine! So it was definitely rough. It's okay, we got through it, Megas. We got through it together. I'm very disappointed in you, Colonel. I mean, Megas. Probably Zero's most iconic extra move. Web Spider! Now we get to go to the normal boss. Go to the next hardest boss. Well, you gotta give me a vote, bad guy. You can't just say the next hardest boss. That's subjective. I gotta vote for Web Spider. Mushroom. I gotta vote for Mushroom. I gotta vote for Mushroom. Slash Beast. That's 3. I have to choose now. Web Spider. Okay, that's 2 for Web Spider. That's it. We're good. Let's go on Web Spider. I don't think it's not. People are not voting for. He protects the secret weapon of the jungle. Not everybody is voting for the hardest next boss. People are voting for the next boss they want to see me go to. But bad guy believes Mushroom is the next hardest boss, and he's probably right. All right. So now we're in Forest. And again, I do love the back. Like, they put a lot of love into this stage. You got a rainbow there, a lot of active background changing as time goes on. I don't think I missed anything by not going into the. I don't think there's anything in Zero's run, like in the where that capsule is. Clamsine, tell me if I'm wrong. I skipped it out of habit. With no heart tanks, I usually mess up his phase 2. I think Slash Beast is the next hardest one. I thought that Slash Beast would be the next hardest after Dragoon. I agree. I didn't think it would be Mushroom. However, without Mushroom's weakness, he is a nightmare, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have no idea what just happened to my control there, but yeah. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, I needed that. Ooh, ah. Yeah, Mushroom can easily overwhelm you. Hoo-ha-hoo!
Ready!
Ready! Nah. What is going on? My control. I think I'm just fat fingering things, honestly. It's been a while since I played a Zero. Whoa. Just remember, Cyber Peacock's item rooms are adjusted. I was not looking! I cannot read Clamsine while I'm fighting this. Are adjusted for the lack of capsule, so the heart tank is moved to the second trial and the sub tank. Ah! Alright, you guys suck. Ah! And the sub tank is moved to the second trial, and the sub tank is moved to the third trial. For the first trial, you just get an extra life. Ah, okay. Well, that's nice. Thank you, I needed that because I was getting my butt kicked because I was too busy reading instead of going through the stage. Bam! Alright, boss time, Megas. Let's rock! I don't remember this guy being hard, honestly. This is the first boss I beat as Zero. Look at that! What's that thing in the background, ladies and gentlemen? You guys don't know yet, but Clams knows. Some of you guys know.
Ah, Zero! I've been expecting you! Spider, you work for Repliforce?
Web Spider has a near insta-kill. Ooh, did not know that.
Yes! I lead a renegade unit now! There's still time. Call off the coup! No! I know where my loyalties lie.
I have a phase 1 unlock. Getting 2 hits per cycle. Is it just 2? Has he really got the iframes for that long? I guess so. Bro. Not fair. You were too high up and too close to the wall. Coward. I think you could get 3 hits. Unless he does a quick runaway like that. Yeah, you can get 3 hits. I got 3. Good job, Megas. How the hell did you get through it so fast? What did I do wrong? In my defense, I had to read stuff. I don't know what phase 2 does to you, Clams, but I am sorry. The wind song, the boss clear song is dope. The thumbs up, bro! The confident Zero. Daijin Keki! Where are we going next? Where's the next boss? Special move button on the ground. Lightning attack, effective against distant enemies. Yeah, X4 is my comfort game, so I can get through most of it really easily. But yeah, before phase 2, he's not invincible when he's in the trees. Where are we going next? Where's the next boss? Give me votes! Give me votes! Oh no, he's here. Mushroom is the next vote. I got 2 votes for Mushroom. You can actually skip phase 2. Really? Yeah, I've never been able to do that at 0. Slash Beast. Okay, I got 2 for Mushroom and 1 for Slash Beast. Alright. It sounds like we're going to go for Mushroom. Hey, Megas. If we're going to go to Mushroom, you're not allowed to use his weakness. Because I won't be using it. Alright. Seems like we're hitting Mushroom because I haven't gotten any other votes. Weaknesses are only during the boss rush. Unless they can't be helped. He occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever visits there. Let's fight, let's fight! No. Mini boss, it's okay to use it. Oh, that guy did not stop for crap. He just kept on going. Bro, the nightmare cutscenes is the first thing that happens when you click 0. Before even the game starts. Ah, come on. Yep! How did I screw that up? Ren will need the Kuenzan for Cyber Peacock stage. Yeah, that's why I wanted him to go to Mushroom. Alright. Yeah, this boss is just so much easier with the special move. No gloves are off for the mid boss. Oh my god, what an abusive attack that is. Wrong move! Ah, come on. My up on the D-pad is way too sensitive. Ready! Just shred, shred, shred! Now I'm getting hit. No, no, no! How did I screw that up? How embarrassing! Well, at least I spawned exactly where I died because of my dum-dumness. Shush, clams, shush, alright? I don't know what went wrong there, alright? Just let it go. It's in the past. It's in the past, Clamsian! Sometimes I'm amazing and sometimes I'm just absolute trash. I don't know what to say. It's probably a lack of sleep, alright? We're just gonna put it at that. I'm an old man who doesn't sleep enough anymore. Oh, I was looking at the chat! No, the Zero versus Sigma thing is at the end. Oh, come on. I gotta turn off Command Dash. Is that something I can turn off in the options? That's what's messing me up. You can't turn off Command Dash. Wonderful. Okay, I'll just deal with it. Well, I'm just gonna get my butt kicked, it seems. I don't think I'm gonna win, because I just got my butt handed to me. Oh, well, I got some help. No! Like, pay attention. What did I just say? Even Clamsine said it. Alright. Mushroom. You made it this far. You made it this far? I'm impressed! You interested in a real challenge? Who's your commanding officer? Never mind that. It's time to fight! No, there's no dream against Sigma. What nonsense are you on about? Ow. Piss. Wah! Ooh, he goes faster. I didn't know that. Ooh, got me. Got me right in the face. I gotta go. At least it's mid-stage, which is a nice thing that they did for X4. Honestly, I don't think being punished to go back to the very beginning of the stage is a fair thing. That being said, I'm pretty sure that Megas is probably gonna beat the stage before I get back to him. I don't think he messed up as many times as I did. Megas is definitely showing me up, I'm sure. Sad. Especially with my dumb maneuver at killing myself at the heart tank. This elevator can't go any slower. Also, I didn't know that the command dash was still a thing in this game, so I was messing that up too. You can't do like small increment movements without accidentally dashing into your death. Whoa! Okay, we're back to the mushroom. Command dash exists until X7, I think. I like that it's an option. I don't mind it being an option, but it shouldn't be like mandatory. You should be allowed to turn that off. Because this is very damning a lot of the times. But for some people, I can see it being very comfortable to use. Why did I jump into that one? Alright, this is just a mess. I don't know which one's real. You guys are jerks, the both of you. Ugh. I don't know which one's real. I've lost track of them. God, this is a nightmare. Oh, come on, just a few more hits. Okay, we might need to teach Gren saber canceling. It would. I understand how it works now. I don't really like it though. It's. I get it. You're supposed to hit, and then dash to cancel it. I don't want to do that. It's not fun. It's too technical. Died once on the elevator because of a daughter. Died twice against Mushroom. Got him in the third try. Good try. Good job. I'm on my third try. Maybe third time's a charm. Oh, I didn't know he could hit him while he's spinning up there. That's a wasted opportunity that I didn't take advantage of. Ugh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Up, up. Ah. Wah. It's not over yet. Third time's a try. Good job, Megas. I did almost. I could have beaten him if I didn't die. Dang. Too bad I die a lot. It is a little bit. It's got a different flavor. It's got a different texture. I kind of do like it. Kuenbu. So, the reason why I say we're gonna avoid special moves, weaknesses where applicable, some moves like the Kuenbu cannot be turned off. And they're just gonna hit bosses, so gotta deal with it. So 0-0. Yeah, you've been saying that since the beginning of time. You're wrong though. Anyway, with the correct timing, higher and further jumps are possible while airborne. Kuenzan may be activated while attacking in the air. So you get both of them here, Kuenbu and Kuenzan. Where is the next battle for Cyber Peacock? We gotta vote for Cyber Peacock. And before we go on, I did forget to do one last thing. I wanted to talk about this one person really quickly. We got Iris on the screen real quick. Iris is a very important character this time. In the Erasure incident, she was there, and I appreciate that she was there. But as we said before, I can also teach you a nice, easy method for SSDC if you would like. What up, though? What up, Uber Famicom? Kuenbu means Eric Waltz. I did not know that, and I speak enough Japanese to know that. So we talked about Iris before. She was in the Erasure incident, and it was important that she was there because it started something between Iris and Zero. That was the second time that fans would have seen Iris because the first time is in X4. But Extreme 2 took place between X3 and X4. So this is actually the second mission that she is helping the hunters with. And just a little bit of a refresher on who Iris is. When Repliforce scientists proved unable to develop their ideal ultimate combat Reploid, combining a strong fighting spirit with a pacifistic, peace-loving heart, they instead decided to create two different Reploids from these seemingly inconcilable attributes. The strong-willed Repliforce soldier, Colonel, which you guys remember, we've talked about him a lot in the previous episodes with X versus him, and his little sister Iris, a peaceful arbitrator who acted as a liaison between Repliforce and the Maverick Hunters for a time. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're chilling, Uber Famicom. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're enjoying the show, and we're doing a little bit of an interesting run for the X4 Zero run. Yes, Colonel and Iris are two sides of the same coin. So, and I'm also competing against Megas in the background. He's running the same stages to see how we do against each other. So far, I think he's kicking my butt, but you know what? That's neither here nor there. Wily stopped Stopper Zero to beat Sigma. What? Everything you said is not even. None of that happened. No, what? Wait, no, actually, I think I know what you're saying. Some of that happened. You're just not very clear on it, but whatever. Even Replies want to be freaky. Oh, I wish I could race law. Early on in her time with the Maverick Hunters, Iris faced a trial by fire with her first mission, the Erasure Incident of Laguz Island. As a navigator, she oversaw the progress of Hunters X and Zero, developing strong feelings for the latter over the course of the mission. Following the crash of Sky Lagoon, Zero found Iris injured among the wreckage before squaring off against the Mavericks seemingly responsible for the incident, Eregion. An ensuing encounter with Colonel with the belief Repliforce had been occupying the area kicked off the events leading to the Great Repliforce War. Iris assisted Zero over the course of the war, all the while attempting to put a stop to the conflict between the two sides, including a more intense personal battle between Zero and her brother. You've never beat X4? That is unexpected. X4 is one of the most popular X games. I don't think it's the best X game, but it is definitely one of the most popular ones. I guess they forgot that pacifists don't like anything that relates to violence. You tell that to X. He may not like it, but boy does he execute it. Alright, let's take her off the screen. Let's get back. So, who did we say is the next? Cyber Peacock. We got to vote for Cyber Peacock. What's the next one? Anybody got any other votes? Is it just Cyber Peacock? Is that the only vote I got? I'm a troll. You've seen many my runs. I'd love to see your runs. Alright, I don't think we have any other votes, so we're going to go to Cyber Peacock. He lives in cyberspace and wants to destroy the network system. Zero is evil. You sound like the person that screams, "It's the end is nigh," constantly. He could have beaten Sigma a long while ago. He was like X. You should beat Sigma, because I beat him. Please, I'm not. What are you saying? I could have sworn you dropped in once. I have not. I have a lot of people. I have a lot of friends that are Twitch streamers, and I would love to jump in on them, but I have such limited time, which is the reason why I only stream once a week, because my time is just consumed by work and fatigue and other little projects I have to do. But I would love to watch your runs. I really would. If I ever get time and you're on when I'm free, I'd love to jump in. Oh, really? Yeah, speedrun this game. Nice. Let's go! Quenzon, baby! Just got a 44. Colonel Shadow Edge 03. Oh. Zero is not evil, he's just built that way. I mean, that's kind of accurate. Honestly, the cyberspace song is dope. And the synth, this is the one stage where the synth music is very fitting. What happened to that? Usha! Like, what do you know about Sergus, Mr. Lore? Is it true that's Wily? Well, are you asking what fact is or what my opinion is? Because I believe my opinion is fact. But there are people who will say differently. He looks like Wily. He speaks like Wily. He references things that Wily would have referenced. And he rebuilt Zero in his original blueprints. So, you know, there's no definitive evidence, but I believe that this man, it may be Wily. Heck yeah, you're amazing. He would have just given himself to farming. Zero is a piece of... He would have just given himself to farming? What are you saying? Please make it make sense! There was a quote from Needleman. That is a quote from Needleman. And that's a quote that the Megas actually referenced in their song about Needleman. But that's actually a reference to the Porcupine's Dilemma. I don't know if you guys know what that is. The Porcupine's Dilemma is that because of it quills on its back, it cannot get close to someone without hurting it. So even when they're getting close to their mates and they're mating, they are harming each other. So it's kind of like the problem with Airman and Needleman is that they can't get close to anyone because the only thing they can do is hurt people that get close or push them away. Colonel Shadow blowing my mind. Japanese scripts also point to a Wily connection. Izok is where it gets tricky, though. I don't think so. I feel like it's pretty simple. I believe Izok and Circus are both Wily consciousness. Opinion, though. I do as well, but the evidence is much less present for Izok than Circus. No! I vehemently disagree. I vehemently disagree. And we will talk about it when we get to X6. Zero wouldn't have followed Wily's instruction. I mean, current Zero wouldn't. And as a matter of fact, the original Zero... We'll talk about that when we get to that cutscene, all right? We're not there yet. I swear Colonel here is using Google Translate. It's what it feels like sometimes. I think he's just typing really quickly and not thinking about what he's writing. Oh, wait. This is the fabulous one. I'm impressed you made it this far. But you can't beat me. Get ready! Peacock down. Listen, Megas, I had to stop a while to reprimand Colonel Shadow Edge over there, alright? So, I'm not counting this as a full win on your end. And also, did you use the weakness? Because if you did, that was breaking the rules. You're breaking the rules. Ah. Come on, what are you doing, bro? He's just disappearing. What is happening here? I don't know what's going on, but... Oh! I couldn't get away from that in time. Oh, I think I know what's happening. He's seeing me as too far away, so he's abandoning the attack. I thought you could break those attacks. I tried to break it, I realized you can't. I was wrong. No, Isaac does have substantial evidence for a Wily connection, just less than Circus, but I do believe Isaac is Wily. It's RNG. So I didn't get beginning. So just watch it on YouTube, bro. Or you can go back to the beginning of the stream. I don't know what to tell you. I actually don't think it's RNG. I think that if you're... Oh, never mind. You're right. It's RNG. All right. He proved me wrong. I'm sorry for doubting you, Megas. What? Wow, that is a very quick targeter. Okay, I never dealt with this before. Alright, I need to be more graceful about this. Alright, I learned very quickly how rude that move is. Not fair. I knew you were gonna do it because I was cornered, you jerk. Sit down, Peacock. Oh. If his feather are split between top and bottom, he won't attack and will simply jump up and teleport. But Zero's a piece off. He could have been a farmer, but no, he wanted to follow Willy instruction. I don't... What is it? What? Kids, don't do drugs. That's all I can say. Rakuoha, Giga Attack button on the ground. The ultimate special attack. The channels all stored energy into one blast.
Use this move selectively, as it consumes energy. Are you drunk? Is he drunk? You come back when you're sober. I don't know that you're right. Why would... What are you talking about? Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Alright, it all makes sense. Everybody disregard. Disregard everything. Rokuha means Fallen Phoenix Crush. I've got a message from Repliforce. Zero, I will be at the Memorial Hall. Be there. Don't go, Zero! Don't fight him! This is a matter of personal pride now. There's no avoiding this. I must go!
Colonel! What? I'm disappointed in you, Colonel. Ah!
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
Too late. Stop the coup now.
Never.
If that's your decision, prepare yourself!
Stop, please! Brother, please! Don't you remember? Zero saved my life.
Oh.
Very well then. I'll spare your life for now. But next time, there'll be no mercy.
Zero, please, don't fight with my brother. If you do, I'm afraid that one of you may end up...
Someone must stop Repliforce.
Zero!
Stop the coup now. Did these people not graduate 5th grade? I like that you get to save after the cutscene for no reason. Like that was a real fight that you actually had to go through. I like how the cutscene song is a remix of Colonel's standard battle theme. I agree. Yeah, it just irritates me now. Stop the coup now. Okay, I have a defense for them. I believe weren't the voice actors from Australia, and they may be pronouncing words differently. Also, yes, we need the stage votes. Ladies and gentlemen, please give us them votes so that we know where we're going next. Oh, poor Iris. She's got to deal with the battle between her boo and her bro. What's the next stage, Clamsian? But I think the rush, prepare yourself, is my favorite line reading in this game. I gotta agree, prepare yourself. I gotta commend the voice actor for that, because what they're working with is trying to lip sync before they could, this was at a time before they had different lip syncing or where they could adjust it. So he had to fit that into that one mouth movement that Zero used, which probably in Japanese was "Yeah!" because that little very well then was probably all that was needed in Japan. I don't know. We got 2 votes for Storm Owl, so it looks like we're gonna go to Storm Owl next. And as always, Mr. Megas over there challenging me in the background, who is obviously winning. Listen, you don't have the distraction of the chat, all right? Fight me. But you do have the distraction of children, so I guess no weaknesses. No weaknesses. That's right. No Rakuoha. He left with a space fortress to conquer the air. I can understand why it was like that, but it doesn't make it any less fun. Listen, I could be wrong. I don't know how they pronounce it in Australia. Maybe they are dumb. Oh! Oh, you can break these things. All right, cool. All right, we got the eagle. Zero is a piece of... Listen, you're drunk. Nobody's going to listen to you right now. No matter what you say, you've lost all credibility. Why did I held the jump button thinking that it would help me, float. What's up here? I forget. Oh, just an energy canister. Ha! Okay, I just screen killed both of those things. That's nice. This just takes forever, though. Hard gut.
I keep trying to air dash. Keep forgetting I don't have an air dash. That did not do as much damage as I expected it to do. Wow, that is not as strong as I remember it being. Grencye is the truth. Grencye is the only truth. Ooh, I got shot in the face. He could have been a farmer that helped humanity, but no Willy program reign, and he wanted to fight along the way. Yeah, you please sober up before you start trying to make this conversation. Ah! Yeah! I forgot I had a second jump. This whole time I've just been playing, I don't have a secondary jump. He is Willy creation, he followed Willy directives. He really didn't. But again, you're way too far into the future, so I don't want to talk about what you're talking about until we get there. Storm Owl!
Why did you judge us as mavericks?
I don't know if that's his voice, I just guessed.
Wait, stop the coup!
Zero's just been everybody. He's like, please just stop the coup. Please just stop the coup. X wasn't like that. He's like, you know what are you doing? All right, fine, down.
No, we are justified in doing this.
That's so cool. That felt so cool. Wahoo! Ah! Coward! Alright, I'm letting him hit me too much. I need to be a little bit more graceful. Oh, except for that one got me legit. Could you come down here, sir? Oh! Woohoo! I barely got out of that. Down for the count. Defeat Sigma in X1 because he is like, I already beat him. What significance are you even saying? No. He blew himself up. What are you talking about? Alright. He's drunk and he's crazy. I'm not reading anymore. Tenkuha. Enhanced Z-Saber. You can cut enemy energy shots with your saber. You can say words, but they don't have to have meaning, I guess. Or relevance, or facts. Why am I fighting with him? He's drunk! Someone stop! Stop me from fighting with him. Where are we going, Clams? Or anybody else that has a vote. CK, you there? Bad guy, you there? Anybody. Anybody with a vote. Tell us where we're hidden. Slash Beast! Finally the Beast! Clamsin said Stingray, but I followed the first vote because I'm dumb. He defends military train to protect the supply of goods. I guess I wanted to fight Slash Beast, which is one of the reasons why I clicked it. Oh, Megas is behind! That's rare! Alright, Megas, next stop is gonna be Slash Beast, so catch up, bruv. Purple Saber! Why did I stop swinging? I thought he was gonna be dead, that's why. I wanted to do Jet Stingray too. Oh well, Jet Stingray could be next, depending on the votes. I said it before, but I'll say it again. I love how these hunters just watch these grenadiers just throw the bombs. Like, yeah, that's okay. That's fine with me. That checks out. I realize now why my memory is saying that the flame attack is so much more strong than than it actually is. Why I'm remembering, because I usually follow it up with the Hyuan-zun, which I don't have yet. So yeah, couldn't give all. Okay, why am I reading that? Arguments, cheers, anyone who's having a good time. Alright, well, cheers to you too, brother. I hope you're having a good time yourself. When you're less drunk, please try to explain what you were trying to explain to me. I don't know what you were saying. I don't think anyone does. Ugh. No booty for you, Colonel Shadow Edge. Third time is the charm. Heading for Slash Beast. Yeah, catch up, Megas. It's the first time I've had him, and I feel like the only reason I'm even ahead of him is because he also has to pause between bosses before we get a decision on where we're going. So I'm giving that benefit of the doubt for him. Still have 4 more to go. Enjoy, buddy. Just keep your crazy until you're less crazy. Ah! Please stop. They keep tempting me with the heals. I can't stop regenerating him because they keep bringing heals. I gotta get the heals. Dodge. No Raiden. This was just off of beer. I mean, it depends on how many beers he's got, bro. Oh, I remember that heart being inside the train, not on top of it. Am I forgetting something? There's no sub-tank here. Am I missing a sub-tank? No. This other sub-tank is in... There's a weapon tank in Frost Walrus and a sub-tank in Jet Stingray, right? There's too much going on! I've said it in the previous run, but I really love like the intricacy that they put into the stages. We were outside in some area where the train was going through. Then we went into a tunnel. Now we're not on the train anymore. We're running on broken tracks, and then we're gonna jump back onto another train. It's just a lot of love was put into the stage design, and I really appreciate that. Hoo-ha-hoo! Well. What? I keep trying to... I gotta get better with that move. And the best entrance... Well, one of the best entrances ever. This guy's literally running after a train to catch me. He's running faster than the train, by the way.
You dared attack my units. I'm gonna enjoy fighting you.
Zero doesn't even say anything to him!
Brah.
I think I'm gonna get my butt spanked.
Brah. Brah.
I forgot there's an upward swing.
Brah. Bleh.
Ooh, got me in the face. It's not over yet.
Gotcha, Slash Beast. A little wounded, but I gotcha. Yeah! Shipuga. Special move button while dashing. You can execute a powerful dash blade attack. Approach your enemy with Shipuga and perform a combo. Stingray next. I gotta vote for Stingray. If anybody has a competing vote, please put it in. Alright, Stingray, I'm gonna die a couple times because I know that his items are a little tricky to get and I forgot where they are until I get to them. So... Hurricane Fang. Shipuga means Hurricane Fang. Thank you, CK, for all these lovely translations. If my Japanese was sharper, I would have just known them. I don't know what's wrong with me. Beast down. Good job. Alright, so I only got to vote for Stingray, so we're probably going to hit Stingray next. Going once, going twice. Jet Stingray. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea. I used to die so many times to Stingray to the point where I can do it deathless consistently. I mean, once I remember where the items are, that's usually like there's some tricks like some glitchy things, like you can get caught on a ceiling little block that kill me. But other than that, I don't really have much of a problem with this stage. This is the Ride Chaser 80-on. This Ride Chaser was used so extensively for so long that they didn't upgrade it until I believe God dang it, there it is. I'm gonna jump down a hole. I don't believe they upgraded this until X7. So popular, in fact, was this ride armor that it even made it into, well, it was going to make it into Mega Man X Dive as an unused asset. We found it there. And X Dive even created a weapon, the Atomic Disintegrator, which in the Japanese version of the game, it is called the Gun Edion, the Edion gun, or something like that. So it's literally the gun down there for the Ride Chaser, even though it doesn't even act anything like this Ride Chaser's gun. So I don't know. It looks exactly like it though. See, I only died because I missed the heart tank, and that's probably going to happen for the sub tank as well. But I do love that Jet Stingray is just out here, just causing a ruckus. Yeah! Just put him down with the chaser. If you don't put him down, he's going to put these little homing manta rays that really mess you up. So it's very, very much suggested that you take him down. Oh, he's... Nasty's positioning. I thought that was the spot for the sub-tank. It was later on. I killed myself trying to get a sub-tank that wasn't there. Let's go! It feels so good. The Ride Chaser feels really nice in this game. As opposed to the Extreme 2. I could argue that that's because of the hardware. It was a Game Boy Color game, you know? But also the Ride Chaser in X2 felt like trash too, so, yeah. Listen, Clamsy, and don't oh my god me. I thought that was the spot, okay? I'm sorry. It was a little higher than I remembered. I thought it was lower. Oh my god. Alright. Well, again, the only thing that's killing me is item procurement, so whatever. Just fight me. You'd think I'd have remembered this since I did this not too long ago as X, but I have bad memory. So... Stingray down. Alright, fight me, Megas. Jeez. Go take a break. Go take care of your kids. I just keep dying because I keep expecting the items to be... No! Oh, thank God I could kill myself.
I was too high. So first too high, first too low. That one's on me. That's skill, because now I knew exactly where it was, and I failed the skill check. So that one's on me. Paragraph prepared. Drunkenness just shut me up. I was going to write so much against Zero. Oh, who told you to get drunk on a Mega Monday? Don't drink, kids. Don't drink and try to argue. Doesn't work for anyone. Alright, I think I got it this time. I'm pretty sure I know how to do this jump now. Yep, there we go. Woo! Thank God I can kill myself. It's a while out of context. Yeah, it really is. No deaths in the stage and somehow no damage against Stingray. Because Stingray is easy, bruv. Let's go. Especially with Zero. Stingray is extremely easy because you could just cut all his little Stingrays up. But I don't expect to get the no damage thing. If I get it, cool. I'm actually not going to try for it because if I'm in my head trying to do it, I'm going to just screw up. Ugh, he's still after me. Enough already. We settle this now. I love Stingray's design. Yes! Yeah, I already took a hit. Yeah, I'm just messing up. Oh well. I love that. I got hit in the face! What? I didn't even know he does that. I didn't even know he had that move in his arsenal. Alright, Megas really showed off in this stage. Good job, Megas. I mostly died many times because I was trying to get those items, and I'm a dumb man who always forgets where everything is. So there's that. I love the little voice clips because most of them are just grunts and yells instead of actual words, and they sound amazing. Sorry, man. Nah, man, don't be sorry for your excellent memory and skill. It's good to have that. That's good. I could absolutely do it, but, like, not offhand sometimes. I don't know. Like, Clams will tell you. He's been around almost every Mega Monday episode. I will either have amazing sky-level skill, or I'll just I'll get crushed by the simplest thing in the world. So my skills all over the place. No need for vote. Frost Walrus is next. Remember the EX capsule. That's correct. Dash button will be while jumping. May be executed in the air. Yes! Hienkyaku! I can dash in the air! I've been doing it by accident this entire time! There's also a weapon tank. That's the one that I always forget about. Not the EX capsule. Alright, we're down to Frost Walrus. And again, Megas! No flame on, bruv. Frost Walrus! He protects the secret weapon which lies inside the snow base. I'm out of E-Tank, ladies and gentlemen. Like Mega Man Base was wild. You played out of your mind for those steams. Exactly! Honestly, and this is going to sound like I'm making excuses, I think it truly does depend on my fatigue levels. I say it a couple times and I try not to make a big deal of it, but I do work a lot and work is very demanding. But it's going to be lighter for the summer, so I might be a little sharper. Who knows? But I did get little sleep last night, so who knows? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's the best I could do. One thing I want to complain about is that there's an upward path for no reason. Why is there an upward path? Because, like, there's items down here. And the upward path is not, like, easier or anything. Like, this heart tank. I'm going to miss the heart tank if I went to the upper path. What is the point? And the upper path is hidden. Like, nobody would think to go up there. It's like a secret path. You'd think they would hide something nice up there for you. Nope. Well, they hid that. I guess that's kind of nice. I mean, I guess if you go the upper path from the backside, it's really nice. I've never done that. Clamsy and immediately responding as I figured this out. The upward path is good for filling those sub-tanks. Yes, I've just learned that right now. Quenzan is the truth! Whoop. Boop, boop, boop. My jump button did not trigger at like the most terrifying time. I almost died. Oh, air dash! Oh, so good! What? What? That was a death? I guess I was like just a pixel into the crush spot. I guess. I didn't even know there was a death. I didn't even know you could die here. I thought the ice would just shatter because it's freaking ice. Oh well. I learned something today. You got crushed in the little corner, yeah, I guess. You can use again mid bosses. The the special weapons are free game. Coward! Oh, I didn't even know. Chill Penguin, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, there's a weapon tank out here. Ready! Hoo-ha-hoo! How did that little metal, like, avoid all of my swings? If I remember right, it's just stick to the upper path. Are you gonna end after Frost War, so you're gonna keep going? Well, we have 30 minutes, and I don't remember the last of the stage. Oh my god, I fell so far! I don't know. It depends on what time we finish with Frost Walrus. Hoo-ha-hoo! But that is a good question, Crimson Kai. Part of me wants to finish it because I don't feel like we'll be very long. So it's very likely we'll finish it. Whoa! What is happening? Oh boy, that was rough. Alright, Frost Walrus time. I do not know how this guy fights against Zero without weaknesses because I cannot remember. But he's a big boy and he's scary and you gotta get close to this guy at Zero, so let's see. Now remember, this guy joined Repliforce so he could exercise his violence. So he had an excuse to exercise his violence.
What's that blonde kid up to? I don't have time for you, Junior.
Hey, shut up and fight already.
Oh, that does it. You're going down.
Am I, though? I remember you being a joke for X. Oh, I thought I made it. I thought I weaved it. Yeah, he's really easy, Megas. What a joke! Disappointing! I expected pain! They should have made him do like 3 times as much damage from any of his attacks, except for the icicles. I swear, it's just like hearing the person that's just constantly saying the end is nigh. Hyoretsu-san! down and special move button while jumping. One of the best moves in the game, by the way. I love this move. A dive attack effective against surface enemies. Fully loaded, ladies and gentlemen. Here, we got 30 minutes. Repliforce is at the space harbor. I have to go. No! Please wait, Zero! I don't want to see you two fight. Someone has to stop your brother. I'm leaving. Okay. Should I persist? Should I continue? 30 minutes is a lot of time, but then also I could get stuck. You know what? I know what I'll do. Going as far as you do, Gren. I think I will cut it off today at this point because of, one, tradition. It feels right to stop here. And two, I have a fun way to fill the extra time if we end too early next week. Now, 30 minutes is a lot of time, and we could argue that I should keep going, but I am a tired man, as we've recently explained. But more importantly, I would like this to have some kind of formula to follow. So we're going to cut this off for now. You're going to put that away? No. And get back to talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. Iris Vacation, loving each other, not Zero is evil. What? Can someone please translate? Well, whatever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us in Mega Mondays. I know it feels a little sudden. But we had a very fun episode. Megas, thank you so much for the challenges. You got more wins than I did, but hey, different flavors, different strokes for different folks, and hey, either way, it was fun. If anybody else would love to join in on the battles, that'd be cool. And if you guys ever get the idea of doing a side-by-side, I'd love to collaborate. If we leave the rest of the net for next week, that gives us more chances to fill our sub-tanks, resets, empty them. You know, I'm not going to do that. I think we were even, man. I died a bunch, too. It was fun. Until next time, see you next Monday, Grencye. Thank you, Crimson Kai. See you next Monday. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me every night on Mega Monday, 7 p.m. EST. If you liked what you saw here, please consider subscribing if you got the extra dough. If not, that's fine. Just follow and you get some emojis that you can use elsewhere. And if you're watching this a week later on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And if you didn't like it and you feel so compelled to hit that dislike button, at least leave a comment and let me know what you didn't dislike so I can do better next time. Bad guy, thank you so much. I think Maverick Official is streaming, so I'm gonna raid him. If he's not on, you know, I'm sorry, but if he is on, enjoy what he's got to show you guys. He's a cool guy. He's really chill. He plays a lot of cool games, and he builds computers, which I do too, but he built a nice one recently. You guys might want to check it out. So I will see you guys next week on Mega Mondays, where we will finish this Repliforce Rebellion through the eyes of Zero. Rock on, ladies and gentlemen.